Hey virtual assistant, Donna Brown here. Hope you're doing well, and another video from my car. I've spent a lot of time in my car recently, and so I thought rather than sitting around wasting time in between appointments, I'd record a video. So I want to talk to you today about why most virtual assistants are their own bottleneck in their business. Why they're the one that's actually preventing them from having massive growth. And I'm not talking about lack of skills or lack of mindset. It's more about business structure and the way they've set up their business, because we always can improve our business mindset and we can always gain new skills, so that's not an issue. But this is a little bit about around the structure of their VA business, and this is the reason why most VA businesses are their own bottleneck. Number one, many VAs are actually horrifying outsourcers, so they're too used to doing everything for everyone, and a lot of it stems from the fact that they are a mother or they're a carer of some sort. Maybe they're caring for older parents or pets or whatever, or they're just caring for their partner, and they're just so used to being the one that's in control, constantly managing everything and everyone and making sure that all of these balls are always in the air. And so they're so used to not asking for help that they bottleneck their business because they never outsource anything to anyone else. They try and do everything themselves, which actually slows them down, limits their ability to grow, because they've freaking got no time left and no energy left and no mind space left to do epic things. So that's the first one. The second reason why most virtual assistants are their own bottleneck is because of the way that they sign up clients. Signing up clients on an hourly rate setup means that you're limited in the number of hours you can deliver simply due to time. There's only so many hours in the day, and then of course there's only so much you can charge per hour. Even if you had a great team and you're used to subcontracting work out, the profit margin between a subcontractor and yourself when you're charging yourself hourly usually is quite little, meaning you need a shit ton of hours and possibly a shit ton of subcontractors to get any kind of real major profitable results. So you need to stop charging yourself out at an hourly rate, which you know I'm a big passionate believer of, because I've done so many videos about it and webinars and classes, and it's my whole ethos. But you really need to stop charging it out, because it does limit your income potential or your earning potential simply because of the time associated with it. Another great reason why you are, or most virtual assistants, the bottleneck in their business is because of the way you form a relationship with the client, shall we say. You know, we don't want clients that are used to getting a 2-hour turnaround time from us, or only can talk to us, or is used to having emails responded to only at night, or whatever the parameters are that you're currently working in, because it's not sustainable. The bigger you get and the more money that you make and the bigger things that you do, there'll come a point where you cannot sustain that kind of business model anymore, because too many people will be asking you for help and will have the expectation that you will be servicing them like that. This happened to me when I was first starting my VA business. I had one major client when I originally started 12 years ago, and I serviced him phenomenally. Like, it was amazing. I was so fast, I was so efficient, I was so accurate. And then but he didn't give me a full-time wage, but he gave me, a fair chunk of my income because he was my only client at that time. This is right when I first started. And then as my business grew and grew and I got more clients and I became bigger and bigger, I could no longer serve him in the way he was used to it. Doesn't mean I was serving him bad. It's just I wasn't as fast as I was. And maybe I wasn't as accurate as I was as well, because I was spread too thin. And he just was used to a certain way that I was working with him, and I could no longer offer that, which frustrated him, obviously. And no one ever wants to make their clients feel frustrated. So this is really important, because you need to stem right from the beginning the relationship between your client. You need to lay the foundation on how the communication will work, what are the expectations, what are the parameters. So with the correct foundation, you have the ability to actually grow a sustainable, profitable, scalable business, because you haven't locked yourself into a sticky situation that doesn't work on a big scale. Now, that being said, this really comes down to packaging, because you can have very clear parameters with clear due dates and things like that, which enable you to have more room to grow, more buffer to grow, more buffer for unexpected situations, like my situation this week, where I've had no freaking internet, very bad internet. So they're the top reasons why that I think you are your own bottleneck in your business. You need to learn to outsource more. You need to stop charging yourself an hourly rate. And you really need to set the right parameters and conditions for how clients are expected to work with you. Actually, I think one final one I want to include is you need to understand that you can't do everything for everyone. Even though technically you probably could do everything for everyone, as in you've got the right skills, you shouldn't. Building a profitable virtual assistant business means you have to be selective on the types of services you're going to offer. I'm going to talk about that in a future vlog, so keep your eye out for that. But in the meantime, just be mindful and aware that not everything is packageable and not everything should be offered in your business, no matter how freaking amazing you are, because it's not a sustainable, profitable service that you can scale. Scalability is huge. Is your business scalable at the moment? Could you take on an extra 50 new clients? If you can't and you want to be able to, then get in contact with me. I'll be happy to have a conversation, explore a little bit for you. In the meantime, if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I'd love for you to share this with any virtual assistants that you think really have the capacity to grow but might be struggling in a plateau stage, and these might be the reasons why. Other than that, I hope you have a glorious day. Bye.